Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. I am a little under the weather. My voice is still catching up. I'm okay. My precious child brought home some lovely illness from school. He was sick for like a week and now I've got it. So I'm going to keep drinking during the video. So pause for drinks. Water. Delicious Maine water, which is really good, actually. I think Maine has some of the best water. But anyways, I digress. We are going to be making one of my favorite things to make. I've been collecting supplies for this project. We are going to be making some witchy circle pockets today. I have had such a really positive response on my circle pockets. I really appreciate it. So I've done some sort of vintage circle pockets. I've done a snowman ornament circle pocket. It's a gift card holder. Check that out. It's really cool. Today we're going to be doing the witchy circle pockets to go in my journals called Season of the Witch. And with all these, what I call tchotchkes that we're making, I'm going to be putting them together in actually 2 separate journals, and those are going to be for sale, and I'm calling them Season of the Witch. Each one will have its own, maybe like Season of the Witch 1, Season of the Witch 2. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but they're both going to be a Season of the Witch journal. I'm going to have another drink. Hold on. Okay. So what I have been collecting is these washies, and I like the longer or the wider washies. So we're going to be making a couple types. So this one is very nature inspired, which are very connected to nature. Nature is a wonderful place for all witches. So we're going to be using that one. We are going to be using this one that I've been dying to use. That one is out of this one. And I have this one in here too. So we're going to use that one. I'm going to pull out some just arbitrary. Oh, I have this wide one too. We'll probably use that one. That one will go good with that. All right, so we'll pull that one too. Who knows how many I'm actually going to get made, but we're just going to pull a bunch out of this one because I want it out of my way. And we'll pull from this one next. But let's get started with what we have here. So I'm going to make this one first. My trick, oh, I don't need this, but I do need this. My trick is that I make a whole bunch of circles. In this case, I am using cardstock, white cardstock, 110 pound, and I'm using black cardstock because I want some of the black ones in my witchy journal as well. I make a whole bunch of circles and I forget how big these are, but let me measure. They are 3.5 across. You can cut 3-inch circles. I have a 3-inch circle punch. You can use that. I used my We Are Memory Keepers circle cutter. I have shown that in videos before, so that's why I didn't show it in this video. So the trick is to get a whole bunch of circles. So for each one, you are going to need 1.5 circles. So I am going to cut this circle in half. So if that was at 3.5, we are going to go to 1. Is it 1 3/4? You would think after making these for so long, yeah, it's 1 3/4. So, oh, sorry, go to 1 3/4. So now I actually have enough to get 2 pockets made. Let's move this out of the way Actually, you know what? Whoops, sorry, I keep doing that. Let's cut some of the black circles up while I have my paper cutter here. So this one got all wonky. I don't know what happened to that one. So I'm just going to cut that one in half. I know it's like a little hard to see, but so we'll cut that one. That's not like perfectly round, but that's okay. That will be fine. That will work for us. Okay. I want to get started on this washi first. And what I want to do in this case is I'm going to ink it first. Now, normally I don't ink under them first, but in this case I want to because the washi is a little bit, I don't know, see-through. And you'll be able to see some of that here. And in this case, I am going to be doing washi on both pieces. Normally, I only do washi on the pocket itself. That's not what I'm going to do today. I'm spicing it up a bit. Hardest part is getting the washi to be open, I guess we could say. Functional and usable. So this is a really long, let me tell you how long this washi tape is. It's 3 inches long. If you notice, I have the direction goes this way because when I have it on my pocket, I want it to be read that way. So because of that, I'm going to be going this way on this one. And you know what? I'm going to move. I've been keeping this here because of the glare. But you know what? We're going to move that because the washi's going to get stuck to that. And that's not going to be good. But if the washi gets stuck to this, that's not a problem. It's easier for me to just lift it up. I am going to be gluing these into my journal. So just keep that in mind. And we'll just come here. I don't need this to have a lot of extra space over the edge up at the top here. And I'm going to show you why. For this one, I am not holding it together. I use this washi to hold my pocket together. This one is not holding it together. It is simply going to be turning the corner. Now, if the washi doesn't hold for whatever reason, art glitter glue is a really good glue to hold this down. And you know what? I like this piece. I'm going to cut that off so I can use that for another project because I don't need a lot here. And I don't need to cover the entire thing. This is going to be a pocket. The bottom part is going to be covering this. So I'm just going around and I'm just sort of rolling this to the back. Like I said, I am gluing this in to my journal. So it doesn't matter what the back looks like. When I made my ornaments, I covered the back with let me grab one. I covered the back with an additional circle just so the back looked neater. But in this case, I don't care what the back looks like because I'm gluing it. So it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so that's what I have so far. That and that. The other thing that I like to do, some people can use a brayer, one of those rollers. This is my bone folder. And I'm just kind of pulling the washi this way, just to flatten it down. It's nice and flattened. You can just ever so slightly see that black inked little edge that I did through the washi. Next I want to do is I want to do the pocket. Now, if I wanted to leave the pocket like this, or if I wanted to take one of these and leave the pocket like this, absolutely. Go ahead and do that. That's awesome. I have said before, I'm not a minimalist. I'm a more is more kind of person. So you know what? I know these are going to be opposing patterns that are going to be on this. But keep in mind, this is a pocket. So things are going to be tucked in. Some of this is going to be covered. All you're going to see is this, mostly. So let's see what piece here I like and how well it's going to match up. Oh, witches love bottles, and that's going to get cut off, unfortunately. Darn, I like that too. Okay, well, what I'm going to do... Ooh, those are pretty. Okay, this is a really pretty washi. I am going to line this up. You know what I'm going to do? Because I can't really see the angle of my camera. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my washi upside down. I'm going to turn the half of my pocket upside down. I am going to come over here and I'm going to line this up. This isn't laying flat. Let's stretch this out a little more. There. There we go. Turn it any way that works for you. And I don't need all of this. And washi tape is really forgiving tape. So if you get it down and you don't like the placement or it didn't line up right to the edge, pick it up and do it again. I'm going to trim off some of this excess. Oh, bothers me. But I have a whole roll. I can come back and use more. Now, you know what? I really like these bottles. I'm going to cut them off. I'm going to save those for another project. I'm such a frugal crafter. Look at that. Those are cool. I can use those in another project. Like I don't have enough washi tape. Okay, here we go. Let's just make some trims right up to the edge. And the closer you get it to the edge, the better. If you want to use teeny tiny smaller scissors, go ahead. Might make it easier for you. So I have not been feeling well. Obviously, you can tell from my voice. I have been itching to do some craft videos. I've made some mock-up projects, not this one, clearly, because there was no mock-up. But I have made some mock-ups for some future videos. So all I'm doing is I'm rolling. Oh, freaking A. Sorry. No, that's not what I wanted to do. See? I'm yakking away. I'm supposed to attach this. Yeah, I have colorful language sometimes. This is a pocket. I'm supposed to attach it. Yeah, we're all realistic here. Okay, so I need to line that up. I need to turn it over and make sure it's even with where I want it in the front. You know what? I want to twist this just a smidge this way. Yeah, you have no idea how many times I have done that on circle pockets. I've just gone and turned over the edge on the pocket, forgetting I need to use that to actually attach it to the circle. Okay, I hope that wasn't too offensive for people. All right, here we go. Now we can turn it over. Should I blame it on the fever? Should I say the fever made me do that? I have been running a fever too. I've been running a fever. I've had stomach issues. Mostly lost my voice, which I think my son appreciated. Migraines, runny nose, constant, like, congested, no appetite. Ooh, it wasn't fun. You know, we tested to make sure we didn't have anything a little more serious. And, we did a home test, and it was fine. We did not have that dreaded virus. So we're good. And I just want to take my my bone folder. And once again, I'm rolling this. I'm pulling it towards me because that's the direction that I have these tapes. There. So you can see, can you see that? That little black edge right there of my, I need another drink. Hold on. Okay. That little black edge of the ink that I did under the washi, that's showing through. I like that look. I like that effect. You can kind of see it there too. So it doesn't matter that we didn't go all the way down on this one because you're not really gonna see it. I mean, if you wanted to, by all means, please go ahead and do that. But there's one pocket done. How quick is that? It's a relatively quick one. Granted, it's quick because I used a 3-inch washi tape. Let's make a couple more. So I am going to cover this, and then I am going to cover the front with some of the black on this one. Unfortunately, you're not going to see all of that. You know what? I want to edge this in black as well. I really did like that effect. I'm going to do it in a little bit more because I want it to be seen. Technically, I don't have to go all the way around. I like this side better. This isn't going to line up exactly how I want it to. But that's okay. Oh, I didn't get that covered there. Is that going to be covered by the pocket? Let's see. Nope, it's not. Let's take that off. That's how forgiving washi tape is. Okay, so I can't really have that truly lined up. Okay, that side's covered, that side's covered, that side's covered. There. Covered. Not in the middle, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to cut this and give it a little bit of space so I can roll these over. And this one, I am just rolling it over itself. And I want to come in and I want to catch a little bit here. Whoops, let me keep cutting these. Now, I do have, like I said, a 3-inch punch. If it's easier for you to cover your paper with washi tape, then come in with your 3-inch punch or your We Are Memory Maker circle cutter like I used, and then cut it out so you get this base piece covered, or, you know, you can cut it in half and then you make your little pocket pieces, do that. I kind of like this process. I find this kind of fun. This is this is fun for me. So if you don't have the patience to do this or the dexterity to be able to do this, go ahead and cover your paper first. Especially with these big sheets of washi. These big ones are really, really quick, simple, and easy to work with. Now, for this, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Because this is black paper, not a lot of washi is going to be seen on this one. But let's see. Yeah, see? Look at how nice that's going to look. Yeah, I can't see it at that angle. Gotta hold your tongue just right. Okay. There's that. Let's see if this one. So I'm using some of the smaller ones, but I'm using, I really want that black to show through, but I also have to have the ability to stick it. Let's have a little bit showing on the black. What do you think? Should we do that? Or should I get, maybe I'll get a wider one. Let me grab. That one might be cool. That will show through. And then, there, look at that. Let's get this lined up here. All I'm going to do is roll this one over. I'm not going to trim it. I'm not going to trim that one. I'm just going to roll it over. I'm not going to trim this one. I'm going to roll that one over as well. And I'm following the angle of the actual circle itself. This one, on the other hand, I need to do some little cuts into it. Do some there. And I think, is that going to be good? Let's look. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a hot mess from the back. Like I said, if you want to cover it, just like with another circle. If you want to take this and put it, oh, I don't like how that is right there. Wait a minute. No. Let's undo this. Because it's washy, I can. Oh, no, it's not that piece. It's this piece. Right here. I don't like how, there, I unfolded it. Now I can fold that over and then fold that back over. There, now I'm happier. See how forgiving it was? Super easy. And there, we have our pocket. So like I said, if you wanted to cover it, if you're going to take this and put it in a belly band or tuck this in like a corner tuck or a corner spot, let's see, what do I have here? Do I have any of these things here? No, I don't have any of these things here. Here, let's turn this into what I'm talking about. So if on my page, I have what's called a belly band, and I want to take these, and all I'm doing with the belly band is I'm gluing it here and I'm gluing it here. We did some watercolor belly bands where I did phases of the moon. Those are belly bands. And you just take it and you can tuck it right here in the belly band. You can do that. If you didn't want to do that, and you wanted to create, I'm going to be making some of these. I haven't done a video yet, but I will be. This is not it. You want to make like a side pocket and just tuck these into the side pocket. You can do that too. And if that was the case, I would cover the back. This one didn't quite cut. Cover the back. And then make lines on this so it can be used for journaling spot. So lots of different options. So let's put that one over there. Let's put these out of my way and let's keep making some of these circle pouches. And I want to make sure I'm pulling out my, there. let's see how this one will look on the black. And I'm just going to keep this plain. Look at that. That looks really good. I'm actually surprised it looks as good as it does. Let's line this up. Tape is stickier than you think. For being a low-tack tape. There. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to make my cuts right here. And I'm following it around with the curve of the circle. If I don't quite like how it lays, do more cuts into it. I know it's a little bumpy, lumpy, but that's okay. Like I said, these are getting glued in this go around. And I am going to be doing a video where I'm going to start showing you how I'm going to be putting things in the pages. I want to get all the tchotchkes made first. And you know what? Let's round that. I don't quite like how it's not rounded. So let's just kind of round this a little bit better. And I'm just taking my bone folder and I'm rounding it around the edge. There. Look at that pocket. How quick, simple, and easy was that? That was easy. Okay. Let's do... Which one did I just use? Did I just use this one? No, let's use this one, though. Oh, I want to edge the black on this one. We're going to do a couple more really super simple ones so you can see how quick these go together. Once you have a pile of circles cut and you have a pile of washi tape, easy peasy. And then I get them all stuck to me. Okay, this one, let's see, is this going to be the right size? Oh, I like that right there. Oh, let's see. How'd I do? Not too bad. I like that. Love is magic. I know, I'm going to be cutting the tarot. And I'm going to be cutting the emperor. Was it the emperor? Yeah, I'm going to be cutting the emperor too. You know what? Maybe, can I? Nah. It's still going to be messed up. So I'm making cuts in. You know, sometimes I look at some of these things, I'm like, oh, I'm going to save that for another project. Clearly, I have been doing that. But I can't save everything. I want to. But I can't. Okay, let's attach the front. I'm doing a super simple one here. Sometimes I like to start at the bottom. Sometimes I like to start at the sides. I don't know. Depends on the way the wind is blowing. Depends on how I'm holding my tongue. You don't realize you're doing that until you pay attention. There. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, these are neat. So, you know, let's do something else. Right here. Give me a minute while I should have done this first. There. Spiderweb stencil. I like that. If you want to cut down on your washi usage, or you don't have a lot of washi, so I've been collecting washi from Temu quite a few months. Quite a few months. I can't afford to buy everything all at once. You know, like Tim Holtz comes out with these amazing new product lines and I want all of it. I can't afford to do it. So I buy things a little bit at a time. I've been dying to go to Joann's to check out some of the stuff. Then I got sick. So I just have to sort of pace myself and, you know, do what I'm capable of doing. Ooh, I like this one. And there's nothing wrong with getting things a little bit at a time. Oh, did I drop one? Oh, I don't know if I dropped one. I may have. But that's okay. Let's see. Oh, I may not have any more half ones. Okay, let's cut some half ones. I'm trying to keep these washi separate, so I know what box they go back in. And then once again, I'm doing this at 1 3/4. I'm gonna just cut up a whole bunch of these. There. That's good. It's enough for 6 more pockets. I'm not going to make 6 more pockets, but in theory, it's enough for 6 more pockets. I really like these two sort of, I don't know, larger, bigger ones. So this is when my nails come in very handy. If you've watched my videos before, you know I use my nails. This is not going to cover the full, you know, I'm going to lose part of it, is what I'm saying. I'm going to lose part of the effect. So you know what I'm going to do? After I just said I can't save everything. I'm going to cut that off. I attach things to my bookshelf over there. Oh, I didn't edge this in black. I did want to do that. After I lined it up perfectly. You did see that, right? Now let's see if I can line it up perfectly again. Mostly perfectly. Oh, I'm going to lose that. Oh well. I'm happy with that too, though. I will be making a lot more of these because if you think about it, I can fit probably 3 per page because this is going to be the size of my journal page. So, oh, maybe not 3, maybe 2. Okay, and then I'll be putting some on the opposing page next to it. Okay, so 4 between the 2 pages. Okay, that gives me an idea. And I want these in my journal more than that double page. So I've said in the past, when I make journals, I like the facing pages to each other to be coordinating. I need to have some semblance of symmetry. Not always, but sometimes. And when I put my journals together, that is one thing that I really need. My journals are always meant and made to be used. There's always functional journaling spots within all my journals. And I have taught classes. It is on, actually, that's Cassie Rose. It is on my YouTube channel. It's on my business Facebook page, Elemental Energies with Christiane, on how to journal. And it's on my website, Elemental Energies with Christiane. I have a lot of classes on my website, and I, in fact, have free classes as well on my website. Not everybody can afford classes. That's part of why I do this platform here on YouTube. I want it to be accessible to people. And I know not everybody can afford everything. I certainly can't. So I offer free classes as well. So check out my website, www.elementalenergieswithchristiane.com. Oh, I like that one. That's kind of fun. Oh yeah, let's do a couple more like that, because I need a stack of these. Let me get out my other stencil that I like. I was using this the other day. And let me grab my purple. Let me see if I have enough purple on this. Is there purple in this? Not really. It's kind of reddy orangey. Let's see if I have enough orange. I don't know. If I don't have enough orange, we'll make it multicolored. You know what? We're going to make it multicolored anyways. So I did some orange. Now I'm going to do some red. Now I'll do my purple. Even though this purple is going to be covered, this is going to be like where the pocket is attached. Let me bring it up a little bit. There. I like this stencil. I got that one on Temu too. If you've watched my haul videos, you would see a lot of stencils. And then I think we're going to end with this one, but we're not done yet. We still have some other things to do. If I can get this open and then get it lined up. There we go. I think washi tape is really easy to work with. Okay, so let me separate this one. I know, I say so a lot. I know. You can probably say a needle pulling thread if you want. Get it? Oh, you don't even see too much of the colors. That's okay though. If that was something down here that I wanted to keep, I could. This is a big chunk. And then make sure you're getting close. Sometimes I don't get close enough to right there. There. It's a piece of a stencil. Okay, let's line this up. I didn't edge this one in black. Should I? Yes, I should. I didn't edge the bottom one too, I know. There. Just gives it a little pop. Okay, I want this lined up. Probably there. Nope. There. Let's see, how's that? Okay. And let's roll these over. Some big ones. But like I said, it's okay because I am gluing all this into my journal. There. Oh, I like that one too. Now, like I said, we're not done. We have made this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm going to add some bling. So I have these beads from Bead Design Co. I'm pretty sure this was Hobby Lobby. Obviously, it was reduced. I like the clearance reduced, which is like bling. So I have these blingy bling that I have not used. Oops. Drop in my glue. So let's see how the glue is going to perform today. I've had such glue problems because I want to add 3 of these, and I don't need my gem picker because these are big. They're a little thicker than what I normally use, but I wanted to use them. I think we're going to take some and add these on this side, because like I said, I put them on both sides of my journals. I like there to be some balance, some symmetry. I'm using art glitter glue. It dries clear. So I have that one with that one, so those are balanced. I have my other little gems. I have these too. These I do need my gem picker for. Oh, my gem picker's not here. Where'd it go? Oh, I might just be using all the big ones. I don't know where my gem picker went. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Let's see. Can't land here. Everything fell off my desk yesterday. So I had to re-pick it up. So we're not going to use these. We're just going to go back to these because it's easier. These are pretty. I like them. They're very blingy. Oh, Cassie's chiming in again. We're going to do those 3 there, like that. These, I think we're just going to do 1 here and 1 here. Like this. So a little bit of a different configuration. My son's pulling in the driveway, so Cassie's going to bark. No, Cass, it's okay. We're going to do 1 here, and we're going to do 1 here. And then that's going to be it. Let's move all this out of the way. Cassie. Oh, I forgot this one. Cassie. You know what? Let's add 1 right here. I'm not going to do the 3 or the 2. We'll just do 1. There. That just gives it a little extra bling. So let me show you what I have. So we've done this one. We've done this one. We've done this one. This one. This one. And this one. So in 45 minutes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I was doing this without yakking on the video, I probably could have gotten even more done. So these go quick when you start putting them together and you have your process going. So I hope this has been fun, informative. You've had a good time watching this one, and this gives you some ideas on how to use some of those wider washies that maybe you have in your stash. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.